Welcome back to another Tuesday night stream. It's me, your boy, JTV Live, on time and not missing any streams, as always and as usual. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a while since we've streamed. The last stream was our first Friday stream. We were supposed to have a stream on Sunday, but some things came up. My younger brother gave me. Hold on, I need to lower my chair a bit. My little brother gave me a surprise visit at the end of the weekend, so I wasn't able to stream Sunday night. But I'm able to stream tonight, and we are back with some more Planet Coaster 2. The plan for tonight, it's pretty simple. You can see here, I'm just kind of watching it go back and forth. We've got our motorbike coaster here, kind of themed to like a spooky mausoleum graveyard kind of vibe. And most of what we're going to be doing tonight is theming this. And then also, if we have time, we might also go and theme the, I just wanted to get that pass through on camera. Also theme this big observation tower here. I was thinking about putting like a big pumpkin on top and then like theming the carriage to like a pumpkin. I don't know, that might be fun. We'll see how that looks. But our main priority, I've been doing quite a bit of off-stream stuff, mainly just like the... what's it called? Just like the tedious stuff and like the repetitive things. Like I went ahead and covered up this entire tunnel, and I also started working on this like sort of cathedral ruin thing. I kind of wanted to get a design vibe off stream before I committed to anything. But I'll go ahead and start finishing this. So I think there. And then I also think we'll have to do a little modification to the actual layout here. Nothing too crazy, but I'm gonna throw this just like that, and I'll have to close up that back wall. These can essentially just be mirrored, I believe. Yep. And then dragged. Yeah, we'll essentially just need to pull this out a bit more and then make this more of a corkscrew. I mean, it already is kind of a corkscrew, but we'll make it way more like traditional corkscrew styled. So we've got that coming up here. That's all fine. Scenery. I'm gonna keep the sorcery theme. Uh-oh. Oh, shut up, Siri. Was I on full volume that whole time? I could have sworn, did I turn it up instead of down? I think I did that. I have my iPad here as a stream monitor. I like to watch it not signed in. That way, if there's any like latency issues or anything like that, I can notice here in my playback. And it's also easier to read chat down here. And it was supposed to be muted, but I guess it was not. So might be gamers. But it is now. So we are fine. Scenery theme. Sorcery. I'm gonna stick with this. I do like a lot of these. This rose window is really cool. Maybe we'll be able to reuse that somehow. Align to surface on. This does kind of fit. Right there. The only problem... Yeah, maybe. Maybe just two? Actually, no, these I think would be a little bit more suited. Like that. I'm kind of just making this up as I go along, hoping it will look good. Okay. Need to get this specific color. I think we pulled it directly off of the marble, if I'm correct. Move it there. Easy. Moving on through this. We've got more buttresses. I don't think we need more buttresses though. Like maybe we can have like some miscellaneous buttresses and pieces throughout. And maybe some extra little pillars going around, maybe. pedestal. Sorcerer's Keep Tower. I don't think we're gonna have any need of that. But this thing. This up here. Give it a nice little spooky spike. And then a Sorcerer's Sigil. I don't think we'll need that. Maybe over in like the creepy section over there. I think these can kind of fit in here though. I was thinking of what to put on top of like, around here. Maybe like that. And make this one like a deep crimson. This one like kind of an ethereal blue. Kind of going for like a soul gem vibe, like right there. And I think this can be a nice mantis green, but a little less saturated. There we go. Shit. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Coming back over here. I want... What do I want? What do I want here? This is such an extensive theme. We have like these spider pedestals. I think there is even a spider animatronic as well. But I don't really see us. Tree giant? Ooh. I think there's a way we can use this. Maybe. Okay. There's also the other animatronics as well. Okay, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Coming back over here. It's like these rocks. I'm sure there's something we can do with these. Fun statues. Oh, yeah, here's the spider thing. Oh, nice. Ooh. I know what I can do. We can have like some rock work here, so when you get launched up here, you're looking at the spiders, but you don't see them from over here. I'll have to keep that in mind. Also, sorry, I'm just playing around with the theme right now, just kind of being like, what do I want to do? I do like how this looks partially so far. But I think it needs, like, yeah. Like, some indication of roof. Doesn't really indicate roof to me. So maybe not something that indicates roof. Maybe. Nah. I have a better idea for what we can do up there. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave this building as is for now. Let's actually alter this now. So if we bring up here, in theory, I should be able to just kind of maybe more up here, kind of just yoink, and then yoink. In theory, that should be enough yoinkage. Let's check. Let's check the level of yoinkage. That here. down here. Nice. Let's move here. And just smoothing all of these bits. Okay, that should be good. Do like that. I shouldn't be breathing directly into the microphone. Okay. So now I want to grab some of these pieces. Right here. In theory, I should be able to. Oh. Just do this. And then do this. Oh, yeah. Just like that. Then come to pillars. That's a bit much. So maybe just like 50%. Yeah. And now we can just do this. I'm gonna change this as well. Boom. Then boom. Then boom. Here. Get rid. Let's do this. Easy. I think that looks fine. I still don't know how I'm gonna cover this up. Maybe with like rock work or something. But we definitely do need to cover it up some way. And then same over here. We need to bring this out. Okay, no. Get like that. Okay. This is what we needed. I think it should be good to open now. Easy. Easy. Nope. Ah! Nope. That should be good, I think. Let's go ahead and open this now. Okay, so we have all that ready. I think that's fine. One thing I need to do is we need to add mist. We need to add mist going all the way through this. It's magical smoke. Okay, it's just effect sorcery. Sorcery 1. I'm not seeing anything. Okay, well, I don't know what that's supposed to be. Okay, let's get rid of sorcery theme. We're gonna go here. We need mist. Special effect, mist medium, mist large. I wish there was more like on the ground kind of smoke. I wish it was more flat. We can work with this. Mist huge. So maybe like, I think like one here. Actually, wait, let's make it all a part of the same thing. So let's just throw it like one here. And we'll throw one here. One here. 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 Let me speed this up so we actually get the full. Okay, yeah, wow. We need a lot of mist for this, I guess. This doesn't... none of this feels very huge. It kind of needs to be all throughout. Okay. Yeah, that works for me. It doesn't spread too far outside of it. So now, I want some more stuff. Blowing snow, dandelion, dirt, leaves. Not really. Looking for like embers. Let's see. That's probably under fire. Confetti, explosion, fire jet. Flamethrower, burst, Nero, special effect, glitter. Oh, okay. Laser. Ooh. Confetti. Sorcery 1. Okay, it's like a flash. This is sparks. And then this is sparks. Okay, not... For water. I guess that's fine for now. Then let's move into here. So I want to go into props. Or let me just look door. Is there like a swinging? I know there's coaster door. These. That's a trap door. Aquatic door. Wow, these are cool. I didn't even know. Yo. This would be a really cool launch into a coaster. I need to remember that. Yeah, that's that. That's kind of close. About these. Ooh. Yeah, that's a bit intense. Okay, but this... This, if we... do this... Ooh. That looks foreboding. Oops. And then... Wait, what if... Oh, is there a way to, like... Hold on. That's... Hold on, my brain is thinking. I'm trying to think if there's, like, a way to... lock people in. So you're not going to be able to see this part, but I would like a way to cut the light out. Maybe that's not really that necessary. Yeah, that's not really adding a lot of light. Okay. So we need to figure out what to do in here. So in here, I'm thinking... pedestal. I'm thinking stuff like this. Move over this way. Go away, Apple. Let's see. I think like that. And then let's look for statues. Statues. Let's see what we got here. These are pretty cool. I feel like we definitely need more like just items gathered in this area. Let me copy that. Color. Apply. How small can this get? That would be kind of fun. Okay. No, that's not gonna work. Having a gun would be kind of funny. Just like, why is there a gun there? Yeah, that's not gonna help. Maybe a weird frog thing. Tiki, I don't think Tiki statue really works. I do like this. Cool. That statue. These would be interesting. Yeah, we'll hang the torches from these. I think. What's up, One Shot? How are you doing? How's your Tuesday been? We'll also need to fix the floor. But I'm kind of dreading doing that, so we're going to avoid it for as long as possible. That all works. And then base. Like these. Okay, maybe not. It's kind of big. Okay, that's also kind of big. We have urns. Pot, urn. Not really what I was looking for. Pot. Yeah, these were more what I was looking for. These are kind of like the things you would expect to find in like a grave. Okay. Got all of that. Now we want more statues. Ooh. Oh, I forgot about gargoyles. Gargoyles are inherently creepy. Okay, maybe 175. Yeah. I think that works. Maybe in the center. And then on the sides. I still love these creepy rogue guys. There's something very foreboding about them. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. What do you mean you're not receiving enough video? Maybe because I went super dark there for a second. It was like, it's pitch black. This isn't working. That's what I would imagine it to be. Here. Then, last of all. Okay, well, let's fix these. That's good. Okay. Now we need torch. Or brazier. Okay, maybe not that. There's a specific there is a specific light that I'm looking for. Ooh. Is this like a... Can I see it? Okay, so that. This could work. Dragon lamp. Yeah, no, we don't really need dragon lamp or cottage lamp. Bottle lamp bracket. Ooh, maybe these in the Okay, we'll put those there later, actually. I need to remember that. Fireflies. Fireflies over there. This is what I want. These things I have. I'd actually kind of rather have something hang from these. I think that's just more aesthetically cool. Yeah, I'd much rather do the more ornate one back here. This is all very cool so far. Doesn't matter how many people can do Planet Coaster 2 theme. I think it's a good idea when you're creating a Dark Rider coaster. Thank you. Hey, at least you're spamming support and not spamming, hey, do you need graphics for your YouTube channel? That's always the worst. I used to like be really bad at handling that because I didn't really know like, oh, how do I gracefully navigate this? But now I just have a sound on my soundboard that I play and it kind of just dismisses them and they go away. Works every time. Okay, as cool as these cats are, they're not working for what I want. So we're going to get rid of those. And we're going to come back to here. We're going to go up here. Here. Okay, I think these need to be raised. These. This. Back this way. Nope. Back this way. This. Back this way. You are gonna come over here. Yeah. That's all fun and creepy. Then let's see. Oh, yes. That adds a nice underglow, and you can't really tell what it is. And it's not visible from the outside. Okay, I like that. I like the effect this gives. Although I think these statues also need to be a bit more top lit. Although it doesn't, I guess it doesn't particularly matter too much. Now, is there a way to top light these? Oh, maybe like a sconce? It's not a sconce. Okay, no, that's not. That's not it. I think a wall torch of some kind. Yeah. So just like that. Bring it up. Yeah, I like that these are more backlit. I think it looks a little cooler. It's not what I thought would happen when I hit S. I don't know why it wasn't, but it was not. Throw that here. Throw it here. Here. This was a little bit off. And then next we'll do the firefly lights in the hedge maze, and then I'm gonna work on this floor mechanism. So we need the floor to go away to make room for the drop track. Okay. All right, this is intensive. It looks good now. I'm happy with this. So let's go light up this guy. Those fairy tale lights. Here we go. We're just gonna kind of plop these around. Not in any particular configuration. Just kind of bounced around. I think it might add an eerie vibe to this. We'll see. This is a motorbike roller coaster that you're theming. Would be great to see it all cometing. Cometing? I don't know what word you were trying to say there, One Shot. But I'm sure I would agree. Alright, so now we need to theme this tunnel as well, but one thing at a time. Okay. Let's get on the floor mechanism. So, essentially, all of these floor pieces need to be split from the building. Okay. We need to make a hole in the middle like this. Uh-oh. We also need to delete these. Okay. Then we'll reconfigure this in a minute. Just get rid of all of these little bits and bobs. Like I said, we'll reconfigure. All right. Now scenery. We need moving platform. On trigger only, animation type. Static up. Static down. That should be fine. Attach scenery. Keep. Here we go. We want to line it up as best we can. Perfect. That's as far as it needs to go that way. This is as far as it needs to go that way. Just like that. Okay, that's fine. Okay. And then let's make this let's make this the right color now. And everything else. Yep, that still works. Okay, cool. We're getting there, gamers. We are getting there. So now, done. Let's do this. Create trigger sequence. Place a new trigger right here. objects. Currently selected 6. Yeah, no, just 1. Thank you. Confirm. Yeah, that's all it needs to do. Okay. And then now we add another one here. Add it right here. Edit. Add object. This guy confirm. Yeah. Okay, so now we just need to wait for I think like right here. Okay, it does nothing. So that's what it means. Slow up to down. Edit. Let's see how this works. See, the thing is, I need it to stay. I need it to stay. That's the problem. I need it to, like... Needs to, like, go from up to down and then stay. And I wish there was a way to program that. Okay. That is not as exciting, but that does work. All of these. And then this guy put here. And this guy put here. And this guy put right there. Edit. Edit. I think like right there. Add objects. Last one. This guy. Confirm. Right there. Okay, I wish I could add the torches. That's fine. Okay, that works almost perfectly. So now we just need to make this a more complete, more like a chamber. And so that it meshes better with the rest of the layout. Oh, okay, this needs to come. Okay, no, that can just come to right there. This needs to just meet the top. Good. Just that this feels more like a hidden chamber instead of like a weird in-between spot. Because it is a weird in-between spot, but we don't need the guests to be able to tell that that that's what it is. No need to soil the guest experience. Sure. Go fix that. Why is it being like that? Oh. It's so hard. I can't really see what I'm doing. I need these to be open. So we need to fast forward until the train comes through. So that way this trapdoor opens. Okay. Now we can kind of look. These definitely go. All right, everything looks fine on the outside. Except for right here. So this... that. Everything looks good. I think what I'm gonna do is move these down here. Doesn't really give off any light though. We can hide some extra fill lights. I love some good extra fill. A lot of people say extra fill is a little too extra, but I think he's pretty alright. Go to lights. Thinking like this. Make it like hella orange. Bring it. Okay, that's too much. Too much light. Um. Ooh. Just think about it if you want to build a theme park. Dude, I've already told you, at some point I will do a themed lands park. Also, I am literally doing that actually. The fucking Oakwood Point is literally that. Building in this area is very, very aggravating. Where there's like a coaster in the way and it's tight for camera. I think we should keep these. Boom, boom, boom. I think we'll delete these overhead lights. Or maybe we'll just raise them again. I don't know, I just feel like they're a bit much still. Maybe we need to have them cata-cornered. Yeah. Everything. Okay. Yeah, that's what we need to do. Get rid of these two. Movement snap 6. Set it up so we can go and grab these. And then just move them. And then these, we just mirror and swap to the other side. Go like this. Easy. This comes down. I feel like we need webs. Like webbing down here. I don't know why, but I feel... Nah, maybe not. That's a bit much. There's no good size web. Okay. I think that should be fine. I want these to be different color. This way. What if we did? Yeah. And then in here, I'm thinking this. Maybe. I feel like it's not enough light. Like it's not casting light on the things I want to highlight. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's actually see how this looks at night. Yeah. These kind of look eerie. Maybe we can add some ambiance to it as well. This definitely needs some underlighting. Yeah. Coming into here. We can kind of cover those up. That looks rad. Eh. Maybe like... Yeah. You come in here. This all looks fine. You come down here. This is spooky. I don't think we need any lights out here. Okay. So now... wait, yeah. So now we've got all this. We need to cover this up from the rest. Like the rest of the thing. The rest of the coaster. Like sightline wise. Trying to think. If the best, maybe the best way to do that would be to kind of integrate it into the design. So maybe the problem is kind of like melding it. Oh, I know what we can do. Not integrate it. So we're not really integrating it with the rest of the mausoleum. Or we're not integrating it. We're not integrating this tunnel with the rest of the field. What I'm going to do is essentially cover it with this that I'm going to decorate to be like a walkway from the mausoleum. Or like a pathway from the mausoleum to this like church thing we have over here. And that'll kind of be the external lore motivation for this area. So if we come to pillars, let's line it up with this line here. And same with this one. Get rid of that. Nope. This is not what I meant to do. I think I want to grab this and then make it skinny. Then delete this. Yeah. Hold on, I feel like there's a keep like staircase thing. Maybe I'm wrong, but I remember seeing stairs somewhere. Maybe I didn't. Yeah. Steps. Okay. All the way back to here. Boom. Boom. Then need the non-grid wall pieces to create the siding of the staircase here. Remember, we can't poke too far into here, so we need to be a little bit careful, a little bit mindful. Okay, cool. That's not touching. Also, we totally didn't need to do that part, because that's not going to be visible anywhere. There. Nice. And I think we just do that on the other side. All the way through here. Go like this. And then this is pretty easy. Abek. And just like that, you would never even know, dude. You would never even know. So now I think essentially what I'm gonna do is just add like sorcery pillars and shit. Just kind of all around here, maybe like thinking. Maybe. I'm kind of just fiddling around. I might do that off stream. I think over here. I mean, I already kind of know. Oh, wait. There's like, I feel like I remember there was a specific rock that came with this. Yeah. What does this look? Align the surface off. This like. Hold on. I have kind of an idea. Do you guys know those like volcanic hexagonal rock formations in like Iceland and stuff? I'm wondering if there's like a way we might be able to recreate something similar here. Maybe. Might be barking up the wrong tree with this. I also do really like the idea of making like a. How close are we getting there? Okay, and that's gonna be where the spider lives. Sorcery theme. Like that. Then tree. Okay. Tree giant trunk. Okay. Tree giant head. So this is pretty obviously foot. I don't know what part of the body that would be. Hands, maybe? That's bark. Um, Head. This has to be like main body, right? Maybe? I don't know, dude. I don't know how these are supposed to work. I'm guessing this is the torso. Possibly. And this is like foot. I don't know. I'll need to look at what other people have done with that to kind of figure out how that works. Or how like the devs, how it's envisioned to fit together. Spider. Here we go. Uh, Essentially trying to get this webbing lined up with these different branches. Like that. Uh... This is like way too all of these webs are like way too weirdly 3D. They need to be there needs to be more of these like way more flat. Or like a better way to line it up with stuff. Okay. That's fine. We can at very least use this to better join the spider to the tree. That's fine. So we'll have that there. Okay. Let's give this baby a test drive. Now that we have a lot of the theming put together, let's see how it all works with itself. And then we'll probably end it on this because I'm out of ideas of where to take this from here. And B, it's almost 9 o'clock anyway. So I think I'll give a little sneak peek on what I've been working on, what we want to showcase. Just an overhead look as I do the outro. And we'll go through that. On handmade. Oh, I can disappear for this. Okay, already. Something is wrong. I'm glad we checked. This is why we check. Trigger secret. Open. Yeah, open door, pause, close door. Does it need to be like way back here? Shit. Okay. Take two, gamers. And I want to ride in the motorbike seat. Still needs to be a little earlier, but that's close enough. And I'll cover up those spiders so you can't see them from over here. I'll use like trees and stuff. Ah, spiders! Hell yeah, gamers. That came out super good. I'm happy with this. I think that's a good stopping point. I don't quite know what I want to do with the rest of the coaster as far as theming goes. So I don't want to like force myself into coming up with an idea, because if I do that, the idea will probably be bad. So I'm going to play around with this offline, try to figure out some things. Yeah, no, I haven't seen. I don't have Netflix one shot. We've had this discussion before. But tomorrow, it hopefully, I've been wanting to do a showcase for a while. I've been working on this park. I'll go ahead and load it up while I'm talking about it. I've been working on this park 5 ever, and it's so close to being ready to show. Essentially, it just needs one more roller coaster and then one more restaurant. The coaster is built. It just needs a station and a sign, and then the restaurant's not built yet. So it's like, it's so close to being done, and you'll be able to see with the frame rate. It's not like I could really add much more to it anyway if I wanted to, because it's pretty much at max capacity for what my PC will allow. Um so I'll load it up, just give a little flyover, and hopefully I'll be able to show this off in more detail tomorrow. And then of course that means it'll be added um to the Frontier Workshop. So this is the overhead view of what I've been working on. It's been a long time coming. It's very detailed. There's a lot going on. But hopefully we'll be able to finally show this off tomorrow. And if not, then we'll definitely do it next week. But either way, I'm gonna leave that there for tonight, gamers, and say I will catch you guys all on the next stream. We'll be back Wednesday night. That's tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time with some more Planet Coaster 2. And then Friday, don't forget, mark your calendars. Friday night, we're going to be starting a new series. Me and a couple of my other friends are going to be doing a playthrough of the Dead Island games, starting, of course, with Dead Island 1. I've never played that game co-op before, so I'm very excited. And I haven't played the game since, like, high school. I think I was like 15, 16 the last time I played that game. So I'm very excited, and you're not going to want to miss that. The best way to make sure you don't miss everything, of course, is to subscribe, hit the notification bell. You'll be notified every time I go live and every time I upload a new video. I'm live 4 times a week, usually Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And I post a new video every Monday. This past Monday, I wasn't able to post one because of my brother coming into town. So this will be the Red Dead video will be pushed to this upcoming Monday. You're not going to want to miss that. Make sure you like the videos, like the streams, helps them do well in the algorithm, helps them get seen by more people, helps the channel grow, and I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night, and I will catch you guys all on the next stream. Stay sponge. Oh, also happy Veterans Day. So randomly remembered at the very end of stream. But to all the people who serve and the family of those who serve, thank you guys so much for your service. And I hope you guys had a wonderful Veterans Day. And I'll catch you guys all on the next stream. Stay sponge, gamers.